Where was I? Was I on my way to sell stuff? Yes, I was. Map. Okay, Eastern camp is here. Let's go drop some stuff. I'm pretty full right now, so... So hopefully this stream gives you guys a good idea of what the game looks like. Yeah, I'm kind of didn't really log into a good spot before I started this, so you're gonna get to see that there's a lot of traveling. I started and my mount is like overweight essentially, or pretty much. So we're just gonna start talking about this. This is Albion Online. I really like some of the systems they have, and then there's some systems that I don't really like. I think they could make better. It's a sandbox MMO, which is actually pretty fun. It's very community driven, and what I mean by that is I'll put up the area map, not the area map, but the world map, and this is the map. This is pretty huge. I don't even know if I can... This is just my screen right here. This is just what I see, but this is the world. And I'm assuming this could probably be explored and expanded into later on. There's a ton of stuff you can do. So basically, where am I now? Right around here somewhere. I don't know. Let's close and open. There we go. I'm here right now. This whole zone, which I'm a little speck here, is like a small, tiny speck into this world, which is pretty awesome. Oh crap! I'm gonna die. So it's just oh crap! Another wolf. What the? How many wolves are there? Okay, so far there hasn't been this many wolves before, and I'm gonna lose everything. Ha ha ha. What do I lose? Did I lose my mount? Wow. Good start to a stream, eh? Wow. I hope I didn't lose my ox. So this is what I mean. Certain things that they could make better. I should have noticed the wolf noise. Something should have told me I was getting hit, maybe. It's just beta, so it's not a big deal. I don't know what this means about my mount, though. Did I lose it? If I get up now... Good thing I'm a healer. Alright. Let's cut down this tree and see... Okay, so they've made changes to the game system. When I last played this, I never saw a 15 out of 15 tree. So many people are just farming this that I've only ever seen them at 3. So let's cut this down to see. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I still have my ox, but I lost a lot of weight. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was near 800, unless they made new changes again to the ox. Okay. So I'm carrying too much to move. So it makes it annoying when you're trying to farm. Now let's get on my mount. Okay. So let's get back to town. Yeah, I lost some weight somewhere. I don't know what broke or what I lost. I don't know how the weight system works. Because when you die, you do lose certain things. I don't know what they took away, though. That's another thing. Maybe I just don't know about it. But telling us what you just lost could be good. Maybe it's on the ground and I just don't see it. There's no alt button, tab button. Like, what is this? Some glimmer there. Let's push A, but I'm too fat to get to it. Oh, that's just silver. Carrying too much. So I don't know, maybe my stuff is there and I just can't see it. If I want a skin, but because I'm overweight, I have to mount, move, use the item. There is a lockout timer on items, so if somebody else kills something, or you kill something, it's not free loot right away, so I think it's like 30 seconds. Alright. So, yeah, I don't know what I lost, but I lost some weight. Like, that's 20 pounds on an ox, or 20%. Almost 30. Okay, so we're working our way there. Well, now that I'm not fully overweight, then that's not such a big deal. So we'll cover some of the materials. There's tiers. Let's cover tiers first. So you're gonna start the game, and you're gonna have nothing. They're gonna give you a bit of an intro to crafting. Crafting, combat, gathering is pretty well, I mean, tied together. You have a crap load of things that you can that you need to do. Every single item in this game, as far as I know, is craftable. You can't just buy things from an NPC and go out there. You actually have to craft it either yourself or have somebody else craft it and buy it from like the auction house. Now, I don't want to die again, but I don't think there's wolves in this one. I don't know if you see the full screen, more or less. So I would really like a pathing option, so I can click, and then it would walk for me. Because this is kind of annoying. It adds a lot of time to your traveling everywhere you go. Where am I going? Eastern Camp. If I could move, maybe having half pages, not full pages for everything, that would also help. I'm also used to playing on a higher resolution, but to be able to get the stream in properly, I just have to lower it a little bit. Another big setting that I noticed, I generally play on 4K. If you go to settings, and you go to graphics, and right now I'm on normal. On high, my FPS dropped to like 40. That's insane. Like, the game's not that intense on graphics. And for a difference of like 500 FPS, that's huge. Like, how do you drop that much for a game that can be played on like an iPad? So something's definitely not optimized. Right now it's on 1080p, and I used to get more than like 50 FPS in like Final Fantasy 14, which is much more graphic intense. Okay, so we made it to town. This is where I wanted to show most of the stuff, at least for the early stream. Hey Crater, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to show off Albion Online today, which is, it looks pretty cool. It has a lot of depth. So this is the city right now. And so here's going to be where you can buy a mount, or at least train your mounts. Or craft, I should say, because everything is pretty much craftable. Here's your blacksmith for your warrior weapons. Here's your mage gear you can craft. Your hunter gear. This here is for your tool makers. Every single item you need to gather, you have to craft or buy from somebody at the auction house or the marketplace. Your stonemason for all your furniture and housing and crafting needs. Here's your weaver, but it stops at T3. I can't go there and craft anything higher than tier 3. And then your tanner, where you can make your leather, or tan your leather. And then your smelter is right here. This says missing icon, but it's actually your lumber mill where you go and craft some of your wood. So if you don't feel like crafting, what you can do is you can be a gatherer and just sell that stuff. If you want to focus on combat, then you can just buy your gear from a crafter, and it just, you know, it's a cycle of everybody just, you know, having not a need, but the whole supply and demand, everything is tied together in this game. Very well made. In bigger cities, now I'm just in a small encampment here. In bigger cities, I'm not sure if this is actually a city. I haven't really been much too far into the PvP areas, but it looks like it could just be one of those. I don't know if okay, so here, when I first logged in on the first day, all this was blank. Players actually buy these plots and they own these, and if people want to use them, they actually pay tax. And it's pretty crazy, but in big cities, that's how it's going to work. In encampments, you can do the early level stuff, but if you want to do anything higher level, you actually have to rely on other players to have a shop that you can go spend money to craft your higher level gear. It's definitely a good system. As far as selling your gear, I'm not sure if it's actually going to work the same way. I'm not sure if there's actual shops. These are all crafting things. So, let's craft, if you want to make birch planks. So, I'm not going to make all of them. I'm going to make like 50. If not, we're going to be here all day. It takes a long time. But you can queue a giant stack. It'll do the stack in one shot. Here, if you have a subscription, you can toggle this on, and it will give you a percentage of return. So if you use it on like, so right now it's going to use 91, so it's going to use however many I'm going to make out of my stack here, out of my points, so that I can get a chance at getting some of my logs back. I'm going to try to do a stack and craft. So you can see it takes a bit of time. I mean, it's considering that you're gonna go and get, like, I have 319 now. I'm only doing a third of them. So it is pretty crazy how long it can take. This game is going to be a huge time sink. If that's what you're looking for, then it's probably the game for you. You need to gather your materials. You need the proper tiered gathering tools. So here we have your pickaxe. If you see, the background is brown, and there's a 2 here. That means tier 2, and then tier 3 is green, and you know, and so on. It's gonna go. Blue is adept tier, and that's tier 4. As far as tier 1, I don't think I'm holding anything that's tier 1 because it doesn't have a purpose. As soon as you have a higher tier, then there's no need for that lower tier. So we did some lumber. Oh wait, I forgot to show. If I wanted to make chestnut, I actually need birch planks and chestnut logs. So if I were to craft those, now you can see this is tier 3. I needed some tier 2 to make it. Plus, I needed to get the chestnut logs. So you may end up sitting there for quite a while to just get some of your materials. So I think that later on, if you have a subscription, you want to keep your daily or weekly points, however these refresh. You want to keep those for your higher tier materials. You want that extra chance of getting some of those materials back. So again, it's gonna take a while. You have logs, leather, minerals like copper, tin. You have your cottons and silks. What else is there you can gather? Stone's another one you can gather. So there's a lot of items that you need to get. And to put it in perspective, I'll pull up the board right after. There's a lot. Like, you don't want to start doing everything by yourself. You kind of want to specialize because you also have to, you know, do some combat. because the whole point of the game also, is to move on. If you want to just be a crafter and gatherer, sure, but how are you gonna be able to go out in those zones and gather those materials? So just to kind of show you, I can't show you the full. At this resolution, I can't show you the full Divinity Board, but you can see that it branches off. You start off here, and this is just your novice adventurer. You just do the basic quests, and then you'll have it if you don't even start with it. And then this is your craftsman tree, so you're going to branch off of this as you start making more gear. Now you see I focused more on my gathering items, so I already have some, not points, but some of my fame went towards this part. This is refiner. What did refiner do? This is when, okay, so this is for the more you use something, the more you level into that field. You don't level with experience, you level with, points as you're getting items. So for this, every time I've refined, so I turned my birch logs into birch planks. This is what it goes towards, this tree here. And eventually, you get to, I think it's tier 8, which takes 28 million? I think so, 28,697,000. That is a lot. Okay, I'm getting confused. There we go. Here was to making mage gear. So, it's pretty easy. You get to learn how to make your mage equipment. Only takes 4,000 fame. And then you branch off. You have to make your fire staffs. If you want to be a fire mage, you have to make your holy staff for a healer. And it just keeps going. And here is your armor. You have, your light cloth hood, so your light helmets, then your light chest pieces, then your light boots, and then you keep going. So this is light, then medium light, and then heavy light. So it's kind of a 3-tier where you just have better of cloth armor. This would be your archer tree. You go that path, and then you get to pick different weapons. And, it unlocks different skills. And then your swordsman. Here's your gathering. Thankfully, the gathering's all into one kind of tier or tree. Here is the tools that you're able to use. So to be able to use the higher tiered tools, you have to use them and level them. So from tier 3, because I just unlocked tier 3 with skinning. So to unlock tier 4, it's actually 155,000, and that's a lot of points. I don't think I have anything that's really far into it, and I've been getting a lot of lumber and a lot of cotton, but it's still nowhere near tier 4. I'm still only tier 3. What else is here? This would be your farming. I haven't farmed anything yet, so I'm not really sure. I think that has to be done on your island. Combat. This will be for your fighter. You have to start off as a fighter, and then you can branch off. So this is my cloth armor, and this will unlock new skills, I believe. I guess I'm not really far into it, but there's a lot to do in these here. Like, even this one, that's 5 million points for the 4th. So yeah, this is like, that's a lot. That's like 433 million points that you've learned just from fighting in cloth. Like, this is going to be a while. So you may want to focus on one type, what you think you want to play like. Unlocking new tiered gear unlocks new spells and new skills. This is like your overall level, sorry, before I leave the Divinity Board. So I've already unlocked this one. I'm working on the Master Adventurer. And this will unlock what kind of mounts you can use, what kind of bags you can use, your demolition hammer, and what grade of buildings and stuff that you can actually make for like overall. So that's a long ways away. But the first three tiers are actually pretty easy to learn. So that's not so bad. So what I was saying is your spells change with your weapon, basically. So whatever weapon you equip changes the spells you have, which is going to be your first 3 slots here. After that, that's your gear. So your boots give you this slot. I think your armor and helmet. I'm going to craft a weapon and show you how you pick your skills. So that was lumber mill. In town, there's some really low materials that you can harvest. So the same idea. This is for your leather. Pick leather. Same idea as the lumber. And then you have here is for cotton, for silks, metal working. So your smelters right there. If you were to make fighter weapons, I wanted to focus on healing in this game so far, but still in beta, so I haven't made my mind up yet. So if I wanted to make a weapon, now I can make these at tier 3, and this is your starter fire staff. So if I were to make a tier 3 fire staff, hopefully I have the materials. Do I? I don't have bronze bars, but I think I can go make them. So I have to go to the smelter. I already made some of the lumber, so I should be good. Okay, I need to make bronze bars. I don't know if I have tin. No, I don't. Okay. I might in my bank. Here, it took me a while to figure it out. There's a chest here. There's always too many people in the way. So this is kind of my bank. That should be bronze bars. There we go. I got bronze bars, and I have tier 3. I've probably used it all. I need some of these. Okay, let's go make some tier 3 logs real quick. The mounts actually have a good part to play. The ox is kind of your mule. You can carry heavier weights, because when you dismount, if you notice here, your weight will skyrocket. As you're mounted, it changes your weight. So a horse is faster, but doesn't carry as much. So if you're going on gathering missions, you want to bring your ox. So I gotta make a few chestnut planks. This is all I have. All right. Hopefully that's enough to make one. I don't know. One staff. Oh yeah, I got lots. All right. I gotta keep a look on the timer. This is your auction house. Whatever you make, you can put up for sale. You can put buy orders if you're actually looking to buy stuff. You can sell your stuff or buy whatever you want. I'm not sure what tier people are at now. So adept, that's tier 4. Master, I think. I could just look by tier. Anything tier 5? Wow, okay, so there's tier 5 gems. I don't think anybody's at tier 6. Yeah, that would be crazy. So you can recover some of your money that way. Okay, so back to the mage crafting. So I'm gonna make myself a new fire staff. So this is where you pick your spells. I didn't have enough resources. Yeah, alright. So if I pick a fire staff, it lets me pick what I want. So right now I don't have a choice. Firebolt is going to be your #1 action. And then Ignite. And then Pyroblast. Those are my choices. So let's craft one. It gives you fame and bonus fame because I have the subscription. And the fame goes towards leveling you up. That's how you level those tiers. Let's equip it. So right now you can see I have my white mage staff or my healing staff, and I get these spells here. Now if I go find this staff here, and they all have qualities tied to them. This one's a higher quality because you see the ring around the corner, around the number. If I equip it, now I have different spells right here. It resets your timers, but this could be a good way to play the game a bit. I mean, the timer's not that long, but if you equip yourself with like a healing staff or a sword that allows you to rest, then that's pretty good. I'm not sure if you switch between... Okay, so then I'd be like a fire mage right now. Can't do anything in town, I don't see any critters. If I put my healing staff back, here I have my attack, which I don't remember what it's called. And then you have your heal, and then your desperate prayer. If I wanted to, I could put a different holy staff on. Now I have a different... That's the same. Where's my healing staff? That's the same. Alright, let's make one then. I'm pretty sure I had... If you go to Journeyman, see there's a question mark here? Smite is what I have on right now, and Flash Heal. So if you wanted to be more of a healer, you would pick this here. I don't think there's any options here yet. Craft. Okay, so I have my new staff here. I'm not sure if... It still resets your stats though. Or stats, but it still resets your timer. But it's only like, I don't know, max 10 seconds. So now you're essentially a better healer at this point. Okay, so that would be mostly okay. Let's go do some gathering, some combat, show you some of the nodes to look for, when you start this game. Okay, so here is your crafter for... No, this is your repair guy. I hope that they add a repair all, because right now, if it's not white, it got damaged, so you repair like this. And it's actually quite annoying to do it this way. The other thing that's really annoying about it is salvage. If you're on salvage, not on repair, and you do this, you will break down your gear, and it will give you materials for them. I don't have anything I really want to use the salvage on right now, but if you craft a lot of items and you want to get some materials back to craft more, to get more experience, that's how you would do it. So this is really annoying. Anything that's not white, you toss it in there. Don't forget your mount. Your mount needs to be repaired. If your mount breaks while you're out, well, you know what? You're kind of hooped there. So for me, I'm probably only going to focus on making myself healing stuff, or at least light armored stuff. As far as everything else, I may end up just buying. There's no way I'm going to finish everything. It's very in-depth game and a lot of time to be able to master everything. That will be insane. I wanted to show... There's also this crafter here for your gathering materials. Now, I just unlocked skinning knife, so I can't use my Journeyman pickaxe, so some of those nodes I can't pick yet. If I go to this one, okay, I have enough to craft it. So I'm going to craft 2. I've learned that it sucks if you're on a gathering mission and your gathering tool breaks on you, so bring 2 with you. That's a pretty good tip so far. I'll go here and salvage. I'm going to salvage my old... Nobody's going to buy it probably right now. So I have a chance of getting 2 to 3 birch planks back and 1 copper bar. So salvage. I got my copper bar. And then where's my other... Pretty sure I had 2. Apparently I only brought one skinning knife. Okay. So you can see even the skinning knives, all the gathering materials, they have that circle, the potential to have those extra stats to them. Alright. Where's the bank? Let's dump some of this weight. So I can go outside the city and show off a few things. The banks are not linked to every city, so if you leave stuff here, you have to come back here to get it. Do I have a sword? I do have a sword. I'll bring a sword just to show you. I don't think I have a shield though. Barely have a bed though. And there's no sword option. A sword option would be great. So here you can see tier 1 has no background really, just a 1. You do need a lot of tier 1 materials. So I read the patch notes before logging in, and they've increased the node's refresh rate by 300%, which is pretty awesome because I was spending a lot of time going in circles and seeing seeing that all the nodes had been taken because everybody started, you know, in these areas and had nothing else to do. They just wanted to go get their early weapons and killing early mobs, and it was a little annoying. And this is also annoying. I would like to not have to do this. A sword function would be awesome. Hopefully one of the devs watches this, but you never know. Okay, so now you can see I'm at 4%. If I dismount, 27%. You can go up to 200% before you can no longer move. At 100%, you'll move slower. Now my horse is not here, it's in another place. So I'm gonna be stuck with my ox, which is not very fast. The horse is much faster. Okay, so weapon-wise, I don't want to just heal. I need to be able to do some damage. Actually, I will... Black Mage can't heal, so... show you this for a bit and then switch over. So, early on, like a rabbit is a tier 1 gathering. So I click on it, that gives you your tier 1 leather. Shrubs like this, that would be a birch tree, but because it's not a big birch tree, it's just going to give you a rough log. So it's pointless to get those if you're looking for birch. All these trees, all rough logs. Now the difference, here you go. Here's the tall birch next to some shorter ones. So I got my birch logs. Same goes with stones. This stone here is going to be a rough stone. Until you get a bigger, different colored stone. Fox. Fox is your tier 2 materials. I can cast my spells to kill it. That's not a good representation, but... So, you kill your fox, get your fox hide, tier 2. So at first, you're going to see a lot of people hunting these, and it's going to take a while. Is that a dungeon? I think so. There you go. This here would be your tier 2 stone, which I think is limestone. Another good feature that I would like to see is be able to rotate the camera a little bit, because it's kind of hard sometimes to see what you're doing. I mean, I don't want to have to go cut down this tree just to be able to get my stones. Cotton. There you go. These are for cotton. The way it works, and it's pretty well done for your gathering, if you're wondering where to go, cotton can be found anywhere near water. So any river, you're looking for cotton, or any of the cloth materials, silk, hemp I think is the one after that, you go here. You go near the water. Trees are obviously near forested areas. Mining items are near mountains, generally, near cliffs. What was the other one? Leather. Well, these are pretty much everywhere, but mainly forested areas for the animals. So my 3 spells are a fireball, which I used for the first time now, an instant ignite, I'm pretty sure it's instant, and then your firebolt, which has a cast time. It's not terrible, but it's not great. So this is nice. Usually you only see 3, so being able to loot that many in one killing is awesome. I want to see more of this. This spell boosts my, or this cooldown boosts my damage by 50%, but reduces my movement speed by 75. And then if I push 6, that's my sprint. And for me, it also regenerates mana. Okay, let's go find a dungeon. That would be the best place for combat, I think. I think this might be one, but I'm just gonna go to the north one. Probably too many people here. That's gonna be steaming cops. Right there at the north. And I know that there's more mining there too. So I'd love to show you all the tiers for the items, but I don't think it's gonna happen in this video. So most of silver, if you're trying to farm silver, is going to be from NPCs or humanoids at least, which we're going there now. These guys often offer quests. The quests that they offer, okay, my standing is too low. I can't do these because I need to be better than neutral for these specific guys. Let's see, somebody already killed this one. So I can just go behind somebody and skin their own targets as long as the timer elapses, you know, so I think it's like 30 seconds. Alright. So I can't do anything with these guys at all because my standing is not with them. So I'd have to go to the zone before and do whatever they want me to do. But there's a limit to how much they can pay you depending on, you know, the factions. If everybody's in the same faction, they will not allow you to take quests from them. So when you dismount, you have your cooldowns. So be careful when you have to fight wolves and stuff. It could be problematic. So sometimes it's better to just, if you're farming, if you can, to not mount up. Alright, so I got some minerals there. That's how that looks. And by the way, the wolves are tier 3 leather. So you'll see a lot of people do the ox scoot, I guess you would say, with a mountain scoot when you're gathering. Because once you reach that percentage where you can't move anymore, you mount up, you go to the next one, and that's pretty much it. Like that's how you gather. Which is a bit annoying, but I mean, hey, it's a workaround. So these trees are already chopped. These are your tier 3 chestnut trees. If I see one, I'll show you. It just has orange leaves. So they're very distinct from the other ones. And this is probably the earliest areas to, you know, to see any of those trees. There we go. That's a small one, same thing, it won't give me anything because it's a small tree. So it's just gonna give me rough logs, like the small birch. Alright. Since I'm a mage, I don't want to engage until my cooldowns are done. So I'm gonna use my blue cooldown, it doesn't say the name, sorry. And then I'm gonna do more damage. Do my fireball. Takes a long time to cast. But one shot. Not bad. So he's melee. Oh, that's bad. There's a healer behind him. There we go. There's not really much to do as a mage, right? You just use your spells as they come off cooldown. Playing in a group is going to be a huge advantage. There you go. This some sandstone, which is tier 3. Sorry. So playing in a group is going to give you a huge advantage. There's an auto attack and then casting, by the way. So which one is this? Spells. This is my healing. Not what I wanted. Spells. There we go. Okay, so I have at least my one attack, and then my healing. There's a chestnut tree. I wish they gave a better pathing, because now I'm kind of stuck, and I have to find a way around it. And as a healer, you don't really kill very fast. But, you know, with the healing, it can last for quite a while. So there you go. Chestnut tree. So whatever you need for gathering materials, you're going to be getting a lot of them. So, protected for a minute. That's a long time. Yeah, that's copper, I believe? Tin. Okay. You'll see ore miner. This will give me 150 fame. I need 14,000 for the next tier. I'm gonna be doing a lot of farming. Alright, so this would be a dungeon, or a cave, or... This one's a cave, but it's considered a dungeon, I guess. So, you have the map, and this just shows you a basic path. I'm hoping some are more intricate. There are mechanics to certain bosses. Now, these dungeons are shared. I'm not sure if there's any later on that are not shared. So, you're going to want to come as a group if... in like the future dungeons anyway. Can I heal them? Oh, I can. There's nothing here. A lot of these people are probably like hunting name mobs because they drop more fame and more gold. It's a good way to level your combat abilities by hunting fame mobs, but I'm probably not gonna get anything from these guys running ahead. This doesn't give a good representation. This is where you would want to invite people, play as a group, but then it shares the gold and I'm not sure about the fame. It does share the gold though. You get to the end, and you're done. And then most people, they just come out, you wait like 5 seconds, go back in. Oh. Hopefully I can get ahead of these guys and at least get something. Probably not. Sure. Alright. And it's probably nothing here. The more these dungeons are farmed, the less they spawn, I believe. And since there's people here, probably not gonna find anything. Alright, Um, 43 seconds. Oh. Heard talking. Did we get it? Yay. Got a drop on him. Probably a boss though. Yeah. It's a lot more fun when there's not a whole bunch of people farming. Can I just leave? Leave party. Alright. Okay, there you go. Came out, there's a chestnut tree. I do need a lot of those. Let's show maybe some higher level areas. Basically, I'm already here. Okay, so this would be the city. I can show you the city and then go out to the yellow zones, which will be a little bit higher level. Any encampment, or I guess town, if you go 1, you'll find level like tier 2 stuff. 2, you'll find tier 3 stuff. And then let's say, another one over, you might find tier 4 stuff here. You can click, it says pine. There's a lot of pine. Pine is your tier 4. But at the same time, you're kind of close to this city here. So, it could be, it may not always be like this for every single areas. Now, these are level yellow areas, and then red. I'm not sure what red means, if everybody can fight each other. But I know in yellow, it's kind of you're fine unless the people are flagged for PvP. So unless they are flagged for PvP, then you won't be fighting. Oh crap. Pathing. My only hope is to run away far enough. Hope I don't die from fire. Help me out, dude. Alright, so we're fine here. That mine or his? Oh, whatever. I was close. But I couldn't let the other guy die either, so. There's a lot more enemies here than before. And I don't know if it's a good thing that they boosted their respawn rate. Because now that you're gonna want to try get materials as, higher level people are leaving. Sure, you're gonna get more materials and more kills, but you're gonna have to be more careful. Before this would just be, you'd see maybe one enemy. Well, maybe it'll promote going out in groups, which is good. Well, somebody's skinning. So those horses are much faster. Oh, I thought I said I was going the other way, but whatever. I can show both. Alright, so now I'm in Ironfast. You can see here it tells you there's more of the lumber or the trees. And at the bottom it tells you tier 2 to 4 are around here. 2 to 4. 2 to 4 for everything, really. I don't know about crystals. I think crystals are more or less in dungeons. So if we're here, if I go from Ironfast to the next area, it brings me to the yellow zones. Let's go see if there's anybody. Here it says friendly. It's because there's no PvP in here. It's a green zone. You can already see in here, want to buy T4 dagger, 5k. He's willing to pay 5,000 silver for a tier 4 dagger because combat wise he's already unlocked that tier, but he's never unlocked it for like for crafting. So he can't make them, but he can use them, and he probably wants one. So, can I go through? Nope. Oh, looks like I have to go around. So I don't really know the zones yet. Can I go over? Yeah, this is a road. So everything's kind of, you know, weaved in together. So you have your gathering, your like everything in combat. It's really well made. Okay, I need a better axe for these. I can get the ones that aren't glowing with magic. Cool. So there's a lot more than gathering. I'm just not in a group right now. I'm gonna try to go to the yellow zones, but I'm also not really geared for combat as a healer right now. So somebody came here and had a party with all the trees. That's one of the hard parts, is finding where you can actually get a good amount of materials without having to deal with everybody taking them all. There, I can get one here. I have harvested here before, but it was really successful, but I guess somebody else has caught up. And it's gonna get crazy though on release, having everybody, you know, trying to gather everything up. A lot of guilds are gonna try to get the, you know, the plots in the cities to be able to make a lot of money that way. So I'm gonna go to a yellow zone real quick. Say yes. So you have guards here. Hostile 0. It tells you there's no hostile in the area. All it takes though is to flag yourself. Right. I've never flagged myself, so I don't know if it's just /PvP maybe. Valid command. I don't know what command. Friendly buff, invulnerability after spawn. Don't know. I want to invite. I'm sure it's in the settings. That's. Okay. You could flag yourself here. I'm not sure if you're not flagged. Yeah, if you're not flagged, you may still be able to get attacked. You gotta be careful. Now here you see there's like a bull's head or a demon's head. That is a high level boss. I'm not sure how high level, but you would have to have at least everybody of the tier in your group. So probably a full group of 5 to 6 of the tier for the zone. Which I think here is probably like tier 4, which I'm not even ready for. But the nice thing about yellow zones is that materials. Most people don't come gather in the yellow zones. I mean, if I were to get jumped right now, I'd be screwed. Red area, I don't remember what that means. I think it could be a plot for a guild or something. I don't have that great of information. So this guy could essentially just flag himself and attack me, I believe. I think I can get these now too. This is hemp, the green ones. There you go. Alright. I think this area may be too hard for me to kill by myself. So it's gonna take a long time. Oh, I've never seen purple. Oh yeah, purple is flax. The blue, that's... Okay, blue I can't do yet. Adept. So gotta keep an eye out on my weight. If I get anything above 100, I start moving slower. So basically now if I was like trying to do any combat, I would not be relying on my mount. I wouldn't be gathering. This would be as much gathering as I could do. With an ox, you can do about, I think it's like 600 or 700% of your weight, so it's quite a bit. Okay, I can't believe I haven't found anything. Maybe I just have to get off the road. So yeah, PvP limited here. The next zone over, I've never been, but the next 2 zones over are red. So I'm assuming PvP is free. But everybody's probably gonna be in tier 4 gear, and I'm not ready for that. But we'll go have a look. Like, this is probably over. I can't get that either. It's a good sign that I shouldn't be in this area. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. The game's not released, it's beta, it's gonna get reset anyway. So whatever happens, happens. I should be able to get these though. Boars? Maybe? So this will count as combat fame too. Yeah, healing is, you want to be in a group. There you go. I got my tier 4 hide, or leather. And I'm gonna need a crap load of that. So what else is there that I can show before I stop the stream? Hostile, C1. Somebody is on the hunt for PvP. I'm not equipped for PvP. So let's get out of this zone. Let's go check out the red zone. Makes me wonder if it's that guy on the bridge. He saw me go by. He figured maybe I was going on the road. And... But I would say the first night this game comes out, if you can make it to this tier of gathering, then come here, because I don't think there's going to be many people in a yellow or red zone. Just to gather materials. Like even this cotton or flax, right? There's 15 of them in there. I don't have to move, I could just gather them. Oh. Nah, well, he's red. So yeah, you don't need to be, and he attacked me right away. Oh, what's this? Okay, they want my stuff. So, that's gonna be my experience with the red zone. I'm not ready for combat. He's looking like he's tier 4, maybe tier 5. I'm not sure what gear looks like for them at that tier. So I can't really go show you that. I'd go there. There's 2 of them, and clearly as a team too, so they're looking for a fight. Okay. Where am I now? I am here. If I go out, I'm here. If I go out south, it brings me to my town, my city, so I can pick up my horse. Show you a bit about the housing market. Can I cross over here? I don't know. It's faster though, for sure. Is that where I want to go? Yes. You have to go through the graveyard. Hopefully I don't die. Oh crap. Shit. Oh, I am dead. Should have known about that zone. Okay, well, I don't want to leave all my stuff here. I've probably lost a lot of my items and durability. But I'm pretty sure if I just say die, you leave whatever you had there, or at least the majority of it. I just don't want to leave my ox. Then I have to buy a new one, or make a new one. I don't know if I can get out of this though. Get up. Oh, come on. At least let me get a heal off. Well then. I might be dead. We'll see what dying means in this game then. Because I haven't died like this before. I've only died once where I had to do this. And then once at the beginning of the stream because I wasn't paying attention. If I don't have time to heal, oh, this could be a bad day. I think you lose everything. And there's an archer right there. I don't even have time to heal. Okay. Oh man, I'm still all the way here. Alright, let's die. All equipment and items in inventory. Welcome to Albion Online. Alright, so now I am naked. I lost my mount. I lost all my gear. I don't know if I go back there, even if I can go back there, if I can get items back. So now I don't have an ox. I'd have to buy one. I still have my horse. I have a helmet I had for a rainy day. That also means I lost all my gathering materials. Wow. Okay. At least I can go back. I had a fair amount of stock in the other encampment. So we'll see. So here you can go to... Let's go check out the Guild Island for now. I'll have to put in some time in this again. Guild chest? No, that's your own chest. Sorry. See how far... So the guild's been busy. Nice. They have tier 3, tier 4, tier 4. That's good. Last time I was here, they didn't even have this. Cool. This too. Okay. Cool. So that's the Guild Island. You can basically make your own city. So that's handy. I'm glad that they've put in a lot of work. I've been kind of slacking in Divinity trying to finish that off. So here I can go to my own island. Did I lose all my gold? Can you lose your gold? No, you keep your... I lost some silver, I think. Alright, so this is my island. I've done nothing with it. This would be my house that I haven't built yet. I need all these materials to make it work. It's a work in progress. Doesn't look as good as my Guild Island, but whatever, one day. So there's a ton of things. There's tons to do in this game, really. It's pretty insane. Oh, okay, these are some of the people in my Guild's island. So let's go to... what town was that? Not Kingspool. Queenspool? No. That was an A. Amsbridge. Ah. It was already highlighted. If I were to go here, basically I have to go back and gather. Okay, there's, luckily for me, I don't know what red means by the way, so I'll maybe it's for later. Lucky for me, what's that? Guild stuff. I can just buy myself some tier 2 or 3. I think I'm on tier 3. Gathering material, or yeah, harvesting tools. So I can buy myself tools again, but you know, people are charging silver for them. What else can I do? Oh yeah, a bag. So accessories. Gonna have to buy myself another bag. I don't know if tier 4s are out yet. Oh yeah, tier 4 cape. 10 grand. Price to pay for dying. So there's a repercussion to dying, and considering there's a lot of PvP areas, you may want to go with a good group of guys to play, or girls, sorry. A good group, I should say. So, well, bags are really handy. What do capes do? CC resistance. Okay. And this bag will let me have 64 kilograms. Now this is what I was telling you about the quality. You can go with normal quality. Bags. Let's look at all quality. Because if I look by price, these two are relatively the same price. This is normal quality, 61. And this one is slightly better at 64. You could probably find one. See, these are normal quality, being sold for the same price or more than the other ones. There you go. This one will be 68 kilograms, but you're gonna pay more. So I'm gonna go for the one here and buy this one. Above average, okay. Buy it anyway. And then you have to go to complete and take item. If I go to equip it, there you go. So, on my next, I don't know, we'll figure that out. There is a lot of combat to be done, but definitely this is an MMO you want to play with a group or not. You know, if not, you're gonna end up like I did, and I lost my ox. Let's see how much an ox is, if you can even buy them yet. Buy. It'd be under mount. Okay, they're there. 25,000 for an ox. Let's look at all tiers. So journeyman. So mounts are faster. The higher level they are, I'm pretty sure. This would be. So I don't know. I think this just goes with how much they can carry. But then if you look at a racehorse would be faster than no racehorses. Riding horse. There's a riding horse. Armored horse. No armored horse. So really, you can get a cheap ox, you know, to get you going. I'm not sure what tier mine was, but I don't have 25,000. Normal. Oh wait, that's not what I'm looking at. Tier 1, no tier 1. Tier 2. Tier 3, tier 4. Yeah, so 30 grand. I can go farm some money. It's not that bad to get, but I had a free one, so probably end up just buying another ox because the horse can't hold as much. Well, now it's hard to show, but the horse can't hold as much weight as the ox used to be able to, and that's the big selling point of the ox. So, hopefully this gives a good look at the game. I didn't show much PvP, maybe later on when I get together with the guild, and maybe more combat as I get all my gear back and start getting my combat up more than just my crafting. So that way I can wear better gear and not be such a bad player when I go to an area. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Nope. Why is it not canceling? Apparently F keys don't work in Albion, so have a good one, guys.